To use a SWIFT code for international transfers, you first need to understand what a SWIFT code is. A SWIFT code, also known as a bank identifier code, is an 8 or 11 character code that identifies a specific bank and branch in the SWIFT network. The code is used to facilitate secure and accurate international transactions. The first step in using a SWIFT code is to find the code for the recipient's bank. You can do this by visiting the bank's website or contacting them directly. The SWIFT code is usually found in the bank's international payments or wire transfer section. Once you have the SWIFT code, you will need to provide it to your bank along with the recipient's name, account number, and address. This information will be used to complete the international transfer. When providing the SWIFT code, make sure to use the correct format. The code is usually presented as follows. The first 4 characters identify the bank. The next 2 characters identify the country. The next 2 characters identify the location. And the final 3 characters identify the branch. For example, if the SWIFT code is ABCD-US33, ABCD identifies the bank, US identifies the country, 33 identifies the location, and there is no branch code in this example. It is also important to note that some banks may have multiple SWIFT codes for different branches or services. Make sure to use the correct SWIFT code for the specific transaction you are trying to complete. In addition to the SWIFT code, you may also need to provide an international bank account number, or IBAN. For certain international transactions, the IBAN is used to identify the recipient's account and is usually required for transactions within Europe. To ensure that your international transfer is processed correctly, make sure to double-check all the information you provide to your bank, including the SWIFT code, IBAN, and recipient's details. Any errors or inaccuracies can cause delays or result in the transaction being rejected. Finally, be aware of any fees or charges associated with international transfers. These fees can vary depending on the bank and the type of transaction. So make sure to check with your bank before initiating the transfer. By following these steps and providing the correct information, you can use a SWIFT code to complete a secure and accurate international transfer. Remember to always verify the information and check for any fees or charges to ensure a smooth transaction.